EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. And the Mile High air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A running play on first down will give 4 up to the 29.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Lock throwing complete here to Judy. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
That last catch short yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Lock. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
He was brought down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Brandon McManus to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And now it's second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Ravens.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
Ravens.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Ingram, the Raven ball carrier, taken down at the 14-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
His pass.
Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Pollard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Taken down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Locke back near his goal line. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Locke. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down.
Humphrey on the coverage.
Throwing again. Locke. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again. Locke. Again, he targets Jeudy, and this time the catch made. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Locke again. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Ravens nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Jackson's pass.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They're going forward with Dobbins. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Dancing to his left. 1st down and more for Jackson. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Buying time to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run here with Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Locke. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Lock. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it's third down.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by McManus is good. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
The kickoff for Denver.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
2 yards.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson. Ingram churning. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Lock. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
At the 28-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
28 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Broncos 24, Ravens 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
It's going to take it. No hesitation.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. He'll throw from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 16. 16 yards, a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Taken down at the 14.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Broncos 24, Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. The drive starts with a completion left side, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Locke working out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he whips that one incomplete there. That time he was looking for Jerry Judy. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. The situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
21.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you...
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Broncos 31, Ravens 14. Brandon McManus to kick off 4.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now they go screen. It's complete. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. And Jackson throwing once more. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
He is good. Makes the score Broncos 31. Ravens
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Broncos are going to get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He'll fire one downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 42 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. A lot going to throw it here. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens 21.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson now a desperate, and it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Number 81.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Ball on the 8. It's second and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now Jackson on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. One last shot for Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Jackson's pass is... It's third.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the